When we come back, idol worship. A dream encounter for a little Afghan boy who wore his heart on a plastic jersey. Plus, signaling change. It's 11,000 years today. Montreal being urged to do the right thing.
Today I stand on the site of one of America's greatest tragedies and offer the promise of America's rebirth. I don't see a people that were scared. I see that we are strong. We are finally united once again. God bless all of you in these United States of America.
Designated Survivor, the fall finale, tomorrow at 10/9 Central on CTV.
It starts with a snack that's filled with wholesome ingredients to keep you going. From work to going out, it's quick, satisfying, and delicious. Became Marché, the perfect in between.
There are many reasons why that series is undisputed 50 years and counting. It's why you don't hesitate to pull more than your own weight. It's how you back up like a pro the first time, every time. And how you know a heavyweight can't be left in weight. And in case you needed another reason to own an F-150, now you can get $8,000 in rebate plus $500 in year-end bonus cash. Value like this is undisputed.
A recall to tell you about tonight for some Cuisinart food processors, all because there's a serious risk of getting cut while the appliances blaze. In the largest household appliance recall in U.S. history, Cuisinart's recalling 8 million food processors with riveted blades. 300,000 were sold in Canada. There have been dozens of complaints from consumers finding broken pieces of blade in their food. In the United States, 69 reports of broken blades, including 30 mouth or tooth injuries. In Canada, 10 reports of blade problems and 2 reports of injuries. 22 models are affected, and you can find the full list at ctvnews.ca. The nominee for the most coveted job in Donald Trump's cabinet was announced today, and it may be his most controversial pick so far. Donald Trump ended weeks of speculation over his choice of Secretary of State, selecting a Texas oil man with deep ties to Russia. Move that comes as the Kremlin's influence over the election is under investigation. Here's CTV's Washington bureau chief, Joy Mellon.
The globe-trotting boss of oil giant ExxonMobil, tapped by Donald Trump to be his top diplomat. Like Trump, Rex Tillerson has no political experience, but they're known as savvy deal makers and share a similar world vision.
Wouldn't it be great if we actually got along with Russia?
Tillerson has close ties to Vladimir Putin, even accepting Russia's highest honor, and that has some senior Republicans spoiling for what could be a bruising confirmation fight.
Anybody who's a friend of Vladimir Putin must disregard the fact that Vladimir Putin is a murderer and a thug, a KGB agent.
Tillerson pushed to lift U.S. sanctions on Russia that put a massive Arctic oil deal worth billions to Exxon on hold. The Kremlin couldn't be happier, and Team Trump lining up Republican heavyweights to endorse Tillerson, some who've done work for Exxon. Another oil man, Rick Perry, a climate change skeptic, will head up energy, the very department he vowed to eliminate, but famously forgot during his own presidential run.
I can't. The third one, I can't. Sorry.
The former Texas governor recently kicking up his heels on Dancing with the Stars. Another celebrity showing up at Trump Tower, Kanye West. Robert wouldn't say if he'll perform at Trump's inauguration.
I just want to take a picture right now.
Tweeting that he wanted to talk to Trump about multiculturalism and Chicago violence, ending with hashtag 2024, suggesting his own presidential run. Trump holding another victory rally tonight, hasn't held a press conference since July, tweeting that he won't do any more business deals once he's in office, leaving his sons in charge of his company. Joy Melvin, CTV News, Washington.
Soccer star Lionel Messi was introduced to a young boy from Afghanistan who received worldwide attention almost a year ago for his homemade jersey. These are the images of Murtaza Ahmadi in January playing in a Messi shirt made from a plastic bag. Today he reached out to his hero at an exhibition game in Qatar. Murtaza walked onto the field with Messi and the referees allowed him to place the game ball. He was then supposed to leave, but he had other ideas running back to his famous new friend. The ref eventually scooped him up so that the game could start. When we come back, I'll look at those all-in travel packages. What's left out?
Yeah, it would be good to know what hidden piece of it.
Before you book that dream vacation, what province takes new steps to guarantee truth in advertising? On the financial markets today, the Dow Jones soars to yet another record high, jumping over 114 points. TSX also gained nearly 98. Ruby was unchanged, holding above 76 cents US, and oil was up 15 cents to just under $53 a barrel.
This is where the most powerful players on the hill gather.
From the epicenter of Canadian politics, our experts uncover the facts from both sides.
Keep the power in your hands. Watch Power Play weekdays at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on CTV News Channel. You're watching CTV News Channel. I've been on my seat all day. I'm yeah, me too. Coming through.
Ride the Gel Wave of Comfort with Dr. Scholl's massaging gel insoles. They're proven to give you comfort, which helps you feel more energized all day long.
I won't eat.
Fire, want some flavor? Flavor? I must get so dry and fast, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keefe's Wood Repair. All day moisture in one use. And guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked lips. Thanks to O'Keefe, I got my lips back.
You get a cold. You can't breathe through your nose. Suddenly, you're a mouth breather. Well, just put on a breathe right strip. It instantly opens your nose up to 38% more than cold medicine alone. Shut your mouth and say goodnight, mouth breathers. Breathe right.
Discover adult gummy multivitamins from Centrum, a tasty way to support your immune function. Centrum, it starts now. The essence of Jeep Cherokee revolves around one thing: capability. The capability to question what is possible, to get lost while knowing exactly where you are, to drive with style and confidence, while completely on the edge of your seat. Because with capability comes possibility. Jeep Cherokee. Right now, get 0% financing for 84 months during the big cash holiday event.
The tight collar just became history. Introducing the Flex Collar, the world's first collar that expands at the half an inch. Expandable collar comfort, only from Van Heusen.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Lead Back and Body Pain, with its dose of one pill every 12 hours. A Lead Back and Body Pain, 12 hours strength, 12 hours leg.
The man convicted of killing two missing seniors in Alberta 6 years ago testified at his sentencing hearing today. Travis Fager outlined a litany of complaints about his time in prison, saying he was humiliated with strip search and beaten and abused by his guards. He argues the mistreatment should reduce his sentence. Lyle and Marie McCann disappeared on a road trip in 2010. Today their son said he has no sympathy for the killer.
Mr. Fader is sort of plays a positive victim. Well, with me, I'm a victim here. Because, instead is not a very nice place to be. And you shouldn't commit crimes if you don't want to be there.
Baker's lawyer is asking for a maximum 6-year sentence. The Crown is asking for life. Property owners in Vancouver are facing a tax hike because of the opioid crisis. City Council is raising property taxes by 0.5% to help frontline workers and fund a new medical unit, along with the community policing center. The deadly opioid fentanyl is linked to 60% of the 620 fatal drug deaths in the province this year. The city says Vancouver firefighters and emergency workers are responding to multiple calls about overdoses every day. Ontario is ringing in the new year with new rules to guarantee the advertised price on vacation packages. It's the same one that customers will ultimately pay. The move toward cost certainty is being closely watched and may be followed by other provinces trying to protect passengers from the unexpected baggage of hidden extra fees. Here's CTV's Peter Ackman.
There are lots of things to complain about when traveling during the holiday season. For many, hidden fees are at the top of that list.
I would agree with that, yes, because in this case, I didn't know that we have to pay for baggage fees.
Come the new year in Ontario, there will no longer be a place for hidden fees to hide when booking vacation packages.
Consistent, all-in pricing rules will reduce consumer confusion and make it safe, simple, clear, and easy to book travel. Get up to $600.
The upcoming changes will force all print, TV, radio, and online ads for the nearly 2,500 travel agents and tour operators in Ontario to only announce the final price. The goal is no hidden fees, no fine print, and no more sticker shock.
So the add-on table, they're giving this much.
So they usually hide everything. And then when you get to the bottom line, it's like 3 times what they said in the beginning.
The federal government introduced similar measures on airfares